Hello, this is David Paris, CEO of Color Hair Care. Today we're here in Beverly Hills at Cush Hair Salon, and I want to share some tips with you how to color white hair. Our model here, Jamie, starting to get a little bit of white hair out here on the top. Hard to see from where you're at. She doesn't like that. So there's some tips that we can do to make sure that we have guaranteed coverage. We've already determined her natural tone. She's a warm tone, and her root level is level 5, but we have these grays, and our target is going to be like a reddish brown, like a mahogany. Typically, most color lines that get into the reddish tones, sometimes the dye in those colors aren't not enough to cover gray. So one technique that many manufacturers recommend, especially in the hair salons, is to mix like a natural shade. A lot of people have these double NNs, so it's basically how much of the red, the target shade is basically like a reddish brown. You can go equal parts, half of the 5 level reddish brown and 5 of the natural double N. That's one way to do it. With her, she's basically, we're looking at maybe about 10-20% percentage give and take of gray, but we want to make sure that we cover them completely. So we'll probably go with this formulation, maybe I would say maybe a 3-to-1, probably be enough. This is a pretty strong tone. That should help us cover the gray. So again, one of the most common tips for coloring white hair is you can mix with any fashion tone, mix a double N series or a natural series. So if you're doing this at home as well, you'll be ending up buying two colors. So with right now what we're doing a reddish brown, but we want to cover gray, so you'll buy a reddish brown tone and buy a neutral tone. And overall I would probably recommend equal parts, but in this one we're probably going to go a little bit less on the natural tone. Her gray is not that dominant. If it was more dominant, go with more of a equal parts. So those are some tips, and again, this is David Paris with Color Hair Care here in Beverly Hills at Cush Salon. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next segment. Take care.